David Petraeus, the man who was forced to resign as head of the CIA after becoming embroiled in a sex scandal, is due to appear on Capitol Hill tomorrow.
Reuel Marc Gerecht is a senior fellow at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies and also a former CIA officer. He's joining us on the line from Washington. Good morning, Mr. Gerecht.
Good morning.
Just take us back to why these committees right now are looking into the Benghazi attack. What's the concern?
Well, I think the narrative that the White House initially put out was obviously flawed. There wasn't a lot of information. The initial line coming out of the White House and also by Ambassador Rice was that the attack on Benghazi was the result of this video that came out of California, it appears, and that certainly wasn't the case. This was a planned attack by an affiliated group with Al-Qaeda, and that's what I think provoked the concern and the interest, and obviously having a U.S. ambassador die, which hasn't happened in a while, got everyone's attention in Washington.
Now, Sir, Petraeus was, in fact, the boss at the CIA, but does that mean he would know all the details of what happened in Benghazi?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, CIA directors usually sometimes are the last informed of what's going on in a station or base. I mean, I'm sure by now the director, the current director, has most of the information. I suspect Petraeus does too. I think the most recent report is the most interesting, and that is that the CIA officers on the ground in Benghazi did not request further assistance from the Pentagon. That perhaps is understandable, but it obviously was a poor choice.
I'm curious, Mr. Gerecht, what your thoughts are regarding this allegation, I guess, that came to light from Mr. Petraeus' biographer, Paula Broadwell, that she suggested the CIA was apparently holding Libyan rebels at the consulate there?
I doubt it. I mean, the agency is a very litigious organization. So if the President of the United States tells them that you are not going to hold anyone, they don't do that. My understanding of this, it was just that those individuals were released, and Ms. Broadwell got that information incorrect.
And, sir, one last quick question. In the world of intelligence and counterintelligence, what role does infidelity play? Is it a big deal or a little deal?
It's a pretty little deal. I mean, I think if you were to use infidelity as for a means of dismissal from the clandestine service, Langley would be an empty building on the operational side. Nor is there any historical track record to suggest that infidelity, in fact, compromises officers. Again, we would have a long list of compromised officers. The Soviets certainly would have exploited it. We do not have that. I'm not aware of a single case of infidelity being the primary cause for anyone ever committing treason or otherwise compromising sensitive information.
All right, we appreciate your time this morning. Reuel Marc Gerecht has been our guest. He's senior fellow at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies, also a former CIA officer. Thank you.
Thank you very much.